Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is a creative fold, and I am going to be featuring a shelf card. Beautiful card that will set up nicely on your shelf. Now I'm going to be using two pieces of the Ornate Garden Specialty Designer Series paper, which is an early release from our annual catalog, and you can purchase these early release suite. There's two different bundles and a lot of accessories. You can buy individual as a suite or just the bundles through April and May. And one of the items from one of the bundles is the ornate layering dies, and I absolutely love these dies and the details to them. So I've cut two of them out in Whisper White. Now I'm going to bring in my personal trimmer. I have a piece of Early Espresso cardstock. This measures 4 1/4 by 10, and we are going to score it first at the 5 1/2, then the 6 1/2, 8 1/2, and finally the 9 1/2. And this is what's going to make our shelf. So, you know, before I go too much further, I am going to take one of those ornate dies, and I am going to trim the bottom of it off, like so. Hopefully that was enough. I'm going to set that trimmer aside, bring in our bone folder, and we want to get nice, crisp score lines so that our card will fold up nicely. And I'm going to work it back and forth both ways. So again, we have nice folds. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold up, not at the 5 1/2 inch mark, but the 6 1/2 inch mark, like so. Going to bring in my tear and tape, and I'm going to run tear and tape right across the top. I find tear and tape works the best because it's so strong. So I'm just going to use my pick-a tool to pull that paper off. And then I'm simply going to fold this under, like so. Oops, I need to make sure I make it nice and straight. So then this is going to fold up, and that gives us our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. Got that? Going to bring in that Designer Series paper. Oops, I'm not going to use that small one first. Let's use that big one. I'm going to place that up at the top, like so. I'm going to set that adhesive one off to the side, because what I want to do is work on my ornate piece. Going to bring in the flowers. I see I do not have my ink pad. Stays-on ink is not the best ink to use with our blends, but I am not going to use much blend, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp that flower. I'm also going to stamp my verse. This verse is part of a bundle that's got all kinds of thanks, kindness sayings on it, and this one says, "Your kindness is so loved." So we've got that. I'm going to go in and grab, now I see I did not go over very good, but we're just going to go ahead and leave that like so. I'm just going to go in and color the centers of the flowers. What I'll probably do is just take a scrap piece of paper and layer that greeting over top, because I didn't get it far enough over. That's one nice thing about layering. You can always cover up your mistakes. So I'm just using the light color of the old olive and coloring on those leaves. I think I've got most of them. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that to my card, and I want the border to be up at the top of the card when it's closed. So right up there. Then I'm going to bring in that designer series paper. I'm going to add some more adhesive across here to make sure it sticks well. And I'm going to cover that up with the designer series paper like so. And then, like I said, this is a shelf card, so it sets on your shelf like so. I'm also going to bring in my Butterfly Gala stamp set, and I just want a little butterfly. I've got a butterfly. I'm going to bring in my bronze blend, give it a body, bring in that butterfly duet. This punch is so neat because so many times we just need something little to add to our card, and the butterfly is the perfect example of something small that can add to that card. Now I'm seeing, oh, there I go. I'm not, should have made my piece of paper just a little bit bigger. And if I had a Post-it note or a scrap piece of paper over here that I could use to line that up, it'd be a lot better. So I've got my butterfly, just going to add a glue dot. And there we have a fun shelf card using the new product that's just been released from our annual catalog. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.